Today we will be discussing why are all parents freaked out about the show Adolescence and what can we do about it.
Important topic today, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Talk to Us today. And do not think of switching this off till the end. It is a really important, not just parenting issue we're discussing today, but a societal issue. Namita, have you watched Adolescence yet?
I just watched half of it, Simrit, and I just didn't feel like watching the rest of it.
Right.
I was so
But
scared.
how much have you heard about it?
A lot. Everyone is talking about it.
Correct.
And you do this and that. And like, oh my God, this
Right.
is really something.
Right. So social media is blowing up with reviews of Adolescence, and news channels are discussing their point of views and how to change it and what to do. And this has made such a social impact that UK schools, the public school system, is thinking of including topics of discussion with kids, like a study, like a part of their curriculum about how to deal with misogyny and tune that down. So it is a really, like the series is social impact, right? Now,
Oh yeah.
so whether you've watched it or not, everyone knows something about it. We're not reviewing it today because I think you guys all know what this is about. But what we will discuss is what's happening in the world today. Why are people freaking out? And why is this show so impactful? So just for the person who's living under a rock, this is a 4-episode web series, shows a 13-year-old boy who gets arrested for the murder of one of his female classmates by stabbing. And the key takeaway is that the parents are completely shocked. They're like, what happened?
Yeah.
He was in his room. What happened? How did this happen? And the producers are very clear. This is not a real story. It's inspired by numerous real stories across the UK.
Wow. Wow. Simrit, that itself tells a lot. And it is no surprise to us that violence is on the rise across the world, not just UK. Okay. And incidence of crimes being committed by younger children is on the rise.
Right.
As parents of teens, we have always worried about the peer pressure leading to, these teen issues such as bullying or mental health struggles, sexual experimentation, and substance abuse, right? But all parents try their best, and many parents believe that their own children would not do such a thing. Oh, that's not possible. My child is so innocent. He would never do such serious things, which,
The child's pride, right?
Yeah.
We don't mind saying they're naughty, they're getting bad grades, but no, they're not, they're not doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the truth is many times parents are caught up with the academics of the kids, right? Padhai kar, study, get good grades, their own issues. We're dealing with our own set of, work problems, health problems, issues, and they become clueless as to what's really going on in the child's life. In fact, why most people are freaked out about this series is it was way too relatable. Parents like honest middle class people just working, mom's like busy, and they don't realize how out of touch with their kids they are, what the kids are going through. And this is making the viewers anxious and guilty. Like, are we doing enough? So we all know, guys, that communication is always the key, right? And I know many parents who've had the talk. Nay, we've talked to our kids about everything. No. We've told them smoking is bad. We've told them drugs are not allowed. We told them no girlfriends till college, right? Don't have sex. Get good grades.
Just telling them, right? Telling them. I just talked about it once. That's done. But a talk, Simrit. Actually, there is no one talk for such things. For the child growing up and going through various changes in his or her life. Communication is with your kids is ongoing.
Correct.
You cannot say that I talked about it. Oh, it's a sorted done. No. It has to be honest and open and non-judgmental communication.
Yes, very important word. Non-judgmental.
And when your 13-year-old comes and tells you, oh, one of my friend was smoking, and you don't have to be with them. No, you are not. You just this person cannot be your friend. That's not how it works.
Red flag. Don't do that.
Yeah. In fact, children must be told that whenever you do indulge in any risky behavior or any, seeking out or anything or partying or engaging in an unsafe relationship, please don't be scared to call us. It's okay to experiment. It's okay to make mistake, but you have to call us.
Yes. Right.
I know, I won't be happy if my daughter calls for something, but at least I would be proud that my daughter has called me and told me, okay, I'm in a situation, mom. Can you
Yeah.
just help me?
Yeah.
Rather than shouting and howling, oh my God, how dare you that? Immediately you're shutting everything, all the
Yeah.
communication right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then what? So you have to be very, very sensible in such situation.
Yeah.
Never sit, with drunk drivers and never drink and drive. These are like common things that you have to tell your child.
Yeah.
And it's a
Call
continuous,
us. Call us. Call
yeah,
us. Call us. And be honest with them. Say, I won't be happy, but you're going to be safe and I will be proud.
yeah,
Just come to me. Because if the first call is made to me, even though the child did something really bad, I'll be happy that he didn't try to cover it up worse. Right?
exactly,
And we
exactly.
all know we do risky stuff as kids. I mean, with age, like with time, ours was not so risky, I guess. But there are a lot of kids who did do risky stuff. Instead of getting into a dangerous zone, call us. If a
Yeah,
kid's
yeah,
driving recklessly, get off. Now all the children have mobiles at this age. If you
yeah,
snuck out of the house and you're in a, call me first. Don't do. First of all, don't do it. But if you do it, tell them that door is open. If you've done it, just don't avoid me. Tell me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, you have to be present and involved.
Yeah.
Parents may have missed the warning signs or major changes in their child behavior while they're growing up, just thinking, oh, he's sorted, he's a decent child, पढ़ाई करता है, आता है, बहुत ही सीधा बच्चा है हमारा. You are not involved at all with your child. वो किसके साथ बैठ रहा है, क्या कर रहा है, what is he thinking at the moment, what kind of friend circle he has. No clue about it. Their parents, they have no idea who my child's friend is,
Yeah.
where is he going? Oh, I'm going to tuition. That's it. Oh, who else is there in your tuition or, whatever group you're playing with? They need to be involved. They need to
Yeah.
do regular check-ins. And the most important of all is, Simrit, emotional availability. Just being around more could have made a lot of difference.
Oh yeah. So like when they were small, I know most parents today, they'll be like, "Oh, we'll tuck them in and we'll lie down with them." And when they turn 13, 14 and they don't want you around, so parents are like, "Well, that's their wish and we miss it, but we should give them space." I
Yeah.
don't think so. I think the nighttime when they're alone, sitting on the bed, maybe they don't want you to lie down with them. Create that bond. Switch off the lights and talk to them like you used to when they were kids. Because they will remember, this is my mom. Oh,
Yes.
your body, your
Yes.
mind, your heart. They all remember this is your mom or dad who have
Yeah.
always been very. So sit there, sit on the chair in the room, switch off the lights, say, "So how was your day?" "Mom, nothing. It was fine. It was fine." Those monotones can really bother all of us. But
Yeah.
just being there.
Yeah. And very interesting thing with my daughter, I tell you, whole day she would not say anything about school or what happened, this and that, nothing, no matter. She spent the whole day with me. The moment we lie down, like me and my husband lie down with, next to our kids, she start talking like
It's that
something or
touch.
the other.
It's that
She's reflecting the whole day. Oh, this happened in school. This girl told me this happened. This is
yeah.
something. And we say, okay, okay. And, we had to shut her up. Sometimes I say, I shouldn't, because then
Trying to
it
go to
take
bed.
hours. Yeah, it take hours and our conversation never ends. So yes, they, they like us, when we lie down, the whole day reflection comes
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, this happened with
Yeah.
them also, and that is the time they would want to really talk.
Yeah. So now
This is my
there's another
perspective.
thing. When it comes to boy parents, we think, oh, with the girls you can do it. And with boys, it's not like that. You know what? And I've always been saying this. If you've watched a few of my episodes, our episodes, you will know that this is one of the things I sincerely believe and talk about. Parents
Yeah,
of boys have a special duty in the world. We have to teach them how to deal with the opposite sex. We
yeah.
have to teach
Most
them as they get
important.
older how to deal with women in their lives, as
Yeah,
romantic relationships, as friends. The older they get, society pressure to date women and have sex increases, right?
yeah,
And any kind of sexual experimentation on boys it's not that it's not there in girls, but we are already dealing with girls. I'm talking about specifically to boy parents. What we have to teach them is how to behave with the women in their lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Misogyny of any form should not be tolerated.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
not show it in your house. Now,
Yeah.
I only have a son, but she has a girl and a boy. Now, if she was to tell her girl, okay, go get your brother a glass of water, go and get him his dinner on the table. What is she teaching the boy? She's teaching him that somebody will serve you, and the women in the house will be subservient. Do
Yeah.
not tell your daughters to do that. That's a big
Yes.
no no. Your boys need to do exactly what your girls are doing. So if she brings
Absolutely.
him a plate, which is fine, siblings, but then he needs to bring it tomorrow or in the lunch or whatever, or do his dishes or
Yeah.
her dishes, whatever.
Yes.
Do
Yeah. We
not
have
and create those examples in the house. These are
absolutely.
blatant clues. These are not subtle
Yeah.
clues. These are blatant clues boys are picking up on. Make sure you
Yeah.
teach your son how to take rejection. When he goes up to a girl and for the first time asks her out and she says no, and they're like, अच्छा पता कर कहाँ ट्यूशन पे जाती है वहीं जाओ. No, those are red
Exactly.
flags.
Yeah.
I will not
Yeah.
take no for an answer. Why won't you take no for an answer? There are a lot of other fish in the
Yeah.
sea. Go get another one. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
metaphorically,
That,
like, go find another girl. There is no manhood in pursuing a girl who does not want to date you. She'll come
yeah.
around if you're good around her, anyways. But do not pursue it. Do not make her uncomfortable. No sexual innuendos. We have to teach this. And
Yeah.
because kids are sponges, guys, they're sponges. Teenagers also, their brain's not fully
Yeah.
developed. They look overgrown and have all this weird hair on their face, and the girls are developing. You have to teach them how to take rejection.
Absolutely, Simrit. And the same. It's all about emotional resilience, right? So making them understand that rejection is normal. It's part of life. So no matter what kind of rejection it is, you
Yep.
have to be resilient.
Or
You and
failure,
we have
right? Failure.
exactly failures. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And we have to teach them to cope up with such situations. Teach them coping skills like maybe they can do journaling or deep breathing or talking out, or maybe if professional help is needed, no
Yeah.
problem with that as well. So we have to tell them, and we have to tell them, or I would say we have to model healthy reactions.
Yeah.
Like as a parents and teachers, we should show them how to handle a failure
Oh,
or
yeah.
how to handle a rejection in a positive way.
So the takeaway today is that we're all freaked out when we have teenagers and kids, and we're always worried about something going on. Watching shows like Adolescence can only increase our anxiety and our guilt. The only way to deal with this is through clear communication, open communication, model good behavior, tell children about your incidents. Yeah, I dealt with peer pressure. Yes, some guy followed me. I had to go, like, whatever.
Yeah,
And please stay away from misogyny in any form in your home, because that's
yeah,
that's
very
really what
important.
it's all about. Yeah.
And the most important one, Simrit, social media.
Yeah.
We have to keep an eye on what our kids are doing on social media.
Yes.
Keep a watch. It is very important. It's every now, if they're not learning from their environment, they're learning from social media
Yeah.
for sure. So I think they're learning more from social media
Social
these
media
days.
is their environment now, though, right? Social media
Yeah,
is their environment.
actually, yes.
Yeah.
That's so
And
you have
we
to
need
keep
to
a watch.
know what their secret relationships, their secret accounts. You got to keep track of these things. It may be spying, it may not be, but these are minors. We have to be very careful. We have to know what they're actually saying, because their terminologies are all different. We think it's a friend, it's actually bullying happening on it.
Yeah. So, well, that's all on Doctors today. If you like anything about our show or you want us any topic to be discussed on our show, do let us know in the comment section, or you can email us at hello@doctorstoday.com
Let,
and let your friends know where to find us.
and let us know what you thought of today's topic as well,
Yeah.
because this
Yeah.
is an important one, guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to stay notified of our videos every Friday at 5 p.m. Thank you for joining us on Talk to Us today. Remember to talk about Talk to Us today. Keep smiling, keep laughing, and keep talking, guys. Talk to your kids. Go out with them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Keep talking.
Bye. Next
See you
Friday.
next time. Bye.